Hi guys, welcome back to Aim.amie. So guys, in this particular video now, we'll be learning about heat treatment. So before going to the heat treatment, let me give you an example. Example of all what we know. So it's a railway. Not a railway, it's a railway track. So guys, sometimes you all might wonder that how a railway track manufactures, because it possesses the load of this heavy compartments, heavy engine also. So it has to sustain all the weather conditions, such as in summer also. It has to be it has to sustain the 38 to 40 or maximum 48 degrees Celsius. It has to sustain the heavy rainfalls. It has to sustain the cold weather, such as -20, whatever it is, -20 or to all the ambient temperatures. So guys, in this particular video we'll be seeing how a railway track manufactures and what is the main process in the manufacturing of this particular railway track. So guys, stay tuned with Aim.amie. Thank you. So guys, railway track. Let's begin with the manufacturing of the railway track. So it's a very easy process actually. The scrap metal is poured into the charging bucket. So from that charging bucket, the scrap metal, it's again poured into the electric furnace, and inside that electrical furnace, it's that scrap metal is heated up to 1650 degrees Celsius. That is heated up to the 1650 degrees Celsius, and we got this there is a further addition of the along elements while the inside that electrical furnace, that is nothing but the carbon, manganese and the aluminium. So these are the added to enhance the properties, to change the physical and chemical properties, to get the mechanical strength, to get the desired hardness and everything. So guys, this point is very important, that is the addition of the other along elements, we will see later next video on this particular topic. So guys, the next is we got the molten metal from this particular electrical furnace. So we have this image over here. I have given it like the pouring of that particular molten metal inside the mold, and the next process, which is known as the extrusion. So as we all know, the extrusion is the process in which a particular piston pushes your molten metal against a die, so we get the desired shape, and after that the cutting and everything takes place. So this is a particular process. After that, after extrusion, we get this particular rectangular rod. So guys, this rectangular rod is ready for the further machining, and before that we have to do the heat treatment. So we have to keep that particular rectangular rods in the furnace up to 1260 degrees Celsius for next 7 to 8 hours. So this becomes very soft, these rods becomes very soft, and these are ready for the further shaping, that is the forming process. So the next is the forming process, which is nothing but the rolling mill. So it is pressed against the rotating wheels, which are nothing but the rolling mills, to get the desired shape, desired size. So which is pressed into from the number of the rollers to get the desired shape. So guys, in this image you can see that this having rollers, having the grooves, having the different shapes, these grooves having the different shapes basically. So this allows the particular metal to form into that shape basically. So guys, simultaneously, whereas the rolling occurs, now there is the quenching also occurs. This quenching is nothing but the cooling by the spraying the water on the particular roll rod. So that is the particular process is known as the hot forming, which is a part of heat treatment. And guys, this initial cooling in the furnace, this is also heat treatment, which is known as the annealing process. So guys, further going after the hot forming, the rods gets cooled, and after the cooling it is again heated. So it is again heated and then it is cooled. So it is heated up to 830 to 950 degrees Celsius, which is very important. This number is very important. And then it is cooled at ambient temperature, that is for the normal temperature, for 7 to 8 hours, I think. So this process is known as the stress relieving process or a normalizing process. This is also a heat treatment process, so which is very important. And after the heat treatment process, your particular rod is ready for the further finishing. So guys, this three is very important, and these are the heat treatment processes. So let's see why we have to carry out the heat treatment. So to increase the hardness, wear and abrasion resistance, to resoften the steel after the cold working, to adjust the mechanical, physical and the chemical properties of the steels, such as the mechanical strength, such as the hardness, that is the resistance to penetration, such as the toughness, resistance to bending. Ductility is also can be drawn into wires, and also malleability and also other things. So next is to remove the internal stress, the objective of the heat treatment, to refine the grain structure. So as we have seen this in this process, normalizing. So next is to increase the machinability, to increase the machinability. So like the normal turning, facing and all the others operation like milling also, to change the composition of the steel. This is by changing by the addition of these alloying elements. So next is the heat treatment processes, guys. The first is the annealing process, which is nothing but the heating of your particular specimen. So annealing is the heat treatment process used to reduce the hardness, increase the ductility, and helps to eliminate the internal stresses. Next is the normalizing. This means the formation of the fine grain structure. So it can obtain the more fine grain homogeneous structure, which is very important, with the prediction and the properties of the machinability. Next is the hardening, guys. So hardening is nothing but the increases the hardness by the separate processes. So guys, this is the particular heat treatment processes, which is nothing but the annealing, hardening and tempering. So we will be seeing this into the more details for this particular annealing, normalizing and other processes. So guys, we have seen over here the heat treatment processes. We have seen how the railway track gets manufactured by the heat treatment process, guys. We have seen the various heat treatment processes while manufacturing of the railway track. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel Aim.amie. Thank you guys.